Well, here I am, another day, stuck in Canada. It's not the worst day. It's pretty good down here by the river. Hanging out on the trails. Beautiful trees, scenery. Leaves are all changed, what haven't fallen already. Soon to get cold. Next week we're planning to be around 0 degrees. Most of the week. A little bit in the negatives. But as for the rest of the world, it's pretty hot. I don't know what's going on. Well, I kind of know what's going on. I can't say I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of different narratives, though, from different sides of what's going on. Some would have you believe it's just an ethnic thing. Some evil people did some evil things to some absolutely 100% innocent people who never did anything evil to any of those people they're calling evil. It's such a mind fuck. And I've got too many people that I call friends, some I call family, who I really truly believe are going to end up being on the wrong side of history. I'm sorry I couldn't convince you. I'm sorry you wouldn't look at the evidence that I put in front of you. You ask me where the evidence is. I put the evidence in front of your face, and you refuse to look at any evidence that challenges your narrative. Well, that's called cognitive dissonance, my friends. That's the same as religious indoctrination, where everyone else must be wrong, and your point of view or what you've been taught has to be 100% right. And there's nothing in between. Well, I hate to tell you, even if the Word of God was put in the hands of men, it was then corrupted. And it was used for a much different narrative than what you think it is. And that narrative is now playing out all around the world. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting blasted, and all of us are affected. If you're not affected right now, you're going to be affected very soon. I've got many of my friends and family who like to pretty much put their head in the sand. They like to have fun, do their thing, ignore what's going on in the world, and then stick their head back in the sand. It's just crazy how many people just don't want to stand up for what's right. I gotta say, I'm not doing much from my point of view and from my stance to fight this. But I'm not hiding. I'm not sticking my head in the sand, and I'm not ignoring the facts. And what you see on the mainstream media, that's far from facts. Anyway, my carnivore diet took a bit of a hit. I got a little bit in my own headspace and ended up having a few drinks and some sugar, and yeah, I kind of blew it. But I'm back on track with even more determination, and I'm really intending to get more healthy for the days and years to come. Because if not, those who want to sit around laissez-faire and do nothing because it will never happen to them are going to find all of those evils are going to come home to roost. And when they do, if you're not prepared, I'll pray for you, my friends. All right, folks. That's it for me today. Hopefully you're not too bored with my rhetoric or my narrative or my opinionated non-cognitive dissonance, my cognitive non-dissonance, or however you want to say it. I love you all. It's going to be a bumpy ride.